folks, I want to welcome you to another episode of Monday Night Raw here on Order Entertainment Enterprise. I am the voice of Order Entertainment Enterprise, WEW Riot and Chaotic Mayhem Wrestling, Tommy Black. And this is the final show before Clash of Champions this Sunday, where every title, or damn near every title, is on the line. We are live from Albany, New York, where tonight we got two big title matches coming your way. The women's tag team titles will be on the line, and the world tag team titles will be on the line in our main event between the Hurt Business and Miz and Morrison. But first, we are going to hear from the WWE Intercontinental Champion, who will be defending his big gold. His gold in a fatal four-way against Tommaso Ciampa, Drew McIntyre, and Jeff Hardy. And what is going to be a hell of a match for a dream-type card. Taking a look at that card, you will not want to miss the action. Let's go to the ring and hear from our reigning defending Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, that's it.
AJ Styles has a big task of him ahead of him this Sunday. Right now he's out here looking to address his competition. Competition being three other hungry competitors: Drew McIntyre, Tommaso Ciampa, and Jeff Hardy. It is going to be some great action when it comes to Clash of Champions. And of course, we will be hearing from our reigning defending World Heavyweight Champion, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio cashing in on Samoa Joe 3 weeks ago, right after Survivor Series. It was a shock to us all that Rey Mysterio actually walked away in one piece. Oh, wait a minute. AJ Styles, very familiar. Holding gold. What the hell is Jeff Hardy going to be doing out here? Already Jeff Hardy. Look at him. Looks to be in shape here tonight. Of course, Jeff Hardy very familiar with hearing. Oh boy, Jeff Hardy very familiar with holding this Intercontinental Championship. Was one of the first singles titles that he held, that he won in his career. Way back in 2001, 2002, that time frame. Wait a minute. This is about to become something. We're getting a little preview of what it's going to look like when these two meet at Clash of Champions. In that fatal four-way, it's not one-on-one. You got four men hungry for one of the most prestigious titles in professional wrestling, the beautiful Intercontinental Championship. I cut myself open. That's not something you want to hear on a stream, but I am doing just fine. Oh, wait. These two men do have quite a history dating back to their days in total non-stop action, which is now known as Impact, but I shouldn't say formerly known as, because that is what is going to be happening in Impact Wrestling. The next pay-per-view is not called Impact Genesis. We are taking it back to the days of old and calling it TNA Genesis. So either one of these men could show up and bring back that beautiful nostalgia that we miss with Impact Wrestling. Jeff Hardy has done it all in professional wrestling. Same with AJ Styles. Both these men have world titles in their names. They both have mid-card titles such as the Intercontinental Championship to share, the United States Championship. Of course, AJ Styles, a former X Division champion. Both of them held tag gold in their lifetime. AJ Styles holding the NWA Tag Team Gold alongside Jerry Lynn. Now AJ Styles was also the X Division champion at the time. But Jeff Hardy holding tag gold alongside his brother Matt everywhere he's gone, including Ring of Honor, WWE TNA. Quite a list of accolades between both these men. This is an all-star match, and I'm being told that we are getting right up next. Just to give you guys a little taste of what's going to be going on around the Intercontinental Championship scene this Sunday at Clash of Champions. Of course, we will see the two other participants in action. Drew McIntyre will be going one-on-one with Tommaso Ciampa. What a night of action. This is going to be all on the road to Clash of Champions. And of course, we will see the women in action. Sasha Banks going one-on-one with her best friend and Raw Women's Champion Bayley. Now, Bayley will be defending her Raw Women's Championship in a triple threat match between Sasha Banks herself and the Demon Assassin Rosemary. Will that title be changing hands? Will this title, this Intercontinental Championship title, be changing hands as well? Well, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This first matchup coming up next. I don't know where the hell Jeff Hardy's going, but he needs to stay right here, because this match is coming up next. Oh, security stopped him. Thank God. Thank God. But anyway, let's get this party started. AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, the history is there between both men. Jeff Hardy has done it all in WWE. Hell, some titles have escaped the grasp of AJ Styles. Jeff Hardy holding a hardcore title, holding the IC, holding the Intercontinental, holding the tags, holding the World Heavyweight, holding the WWE title. He's done it all. What more can we say? Let's go to the ring. Get this party started. They're already in the ring. Get the coloring elbow tie up between them. Here we go. Got the headlock in. But Jeff Hardy back in AJ Styles right off of the ropes. Move, ref. Drop down here. It's one of the slowest refs in the game. Oh, great lariat. Got the forearm right to AJ Styles. Doesn't seem to be having a bit of luck lately. Nice reversal. Jeff Hardy looking to cinch up AJ Styles right here into a vertical suplex. This crowd already electric here in Albany. They love the pro wrestling action. Reversal. Wait a minute. Hardy had that scouted. He's looking to go for an arm drag, but oh, wait a minute. Styles with the turnaround. Great job here. There's a clothesline by the charismatic Enigma. We're going to get this party started already. There's a leg drop right to AJ Styles. As now Jeff Hardy goes for the cook. One, and the kick out. AJ, catching a party right into a brain buster, starting to make the opening. What's this? Hardy stepping up. There's a drop kick. A lot of action to kick off the night here on Monday Night Raw. But of course, there's so much more to come. We got to focus on this. Here goes Hardy. Right into a tornado DDT on AJ Styles under the cover. one. And the kick out there by the phenomenal one. Over there. Trying to step right up. This is the clothesline. Jeff Hardy. Oh. We're going to try it again. Hardy seems to be targeting that head and neck of AJ Styles. Smart work there. Styles slowly getting up to his feet. Beautiful uppercut to Jeff Hardy into the corner. Trying it right here. There's a clothesline. Great clothesline. AJ Styles trying to slam that window shut on Jeff Hardy. Looking to deter his momentum a bit just before Clash of Champions. No. In this non-title match. Hardy with the forearm. Reversal there by the phenomenal AJ Styles. Pushing him right off. Wants to go with a drop kick. Hardy with a drop kick of his own. These men are going toe-to-toe with one another. I'm loving every bit of it. But Styles may be in a hell of a predicament. Hardy stepping up to the top. Here he goes. Beautiful Hurricane Rana from the top. Into the cover. Does Hardy have him here? One. Two in the kick out there by the Intercontinental Champion. We'll slow this momentum down. Trying to keep Styles grounded, but no, it's that athleticism that keeps him going. Reversal there by Hardy. Great drop toe hold. We're going to send him over. Oh! Hardy looking to climb to the top already. Can he connect? Flying here. Oh, and he connected with a healthy drop kick. This action already displaying right to the floor. Great athleticism. Oof! Great drop kick there by Jeffrey Nero Hardy. Love the sound of that impact. Great kick. Got him into the barricade. Hardy just unloading on AJ. You can see the bugs crawling in his hair. Wow. Oh, and just drove him. Hardy driving the face of Styles into the LED post. Hardy crawling right back in. I don't think Hardy wants to win it this way. Breaking the referee's count. Styles back up on his feet. Take down to Hardy. Sending him square onto his back onto the concrete floor. Here he goes. Oh, and a Pele kick by the Intercontinental Champion to the top of the dome of Jeff Hardy. Got him up, looking for the Ushigoroshi. Hardy with the turnaround into the DDT. Nice shot. Here goes Hardy with a twist of fate onto the floor. 8. Good God. He's breaking the count again. Hardy's just unloading on the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, it just drove him. Hardy lining up AJ into the rolling neck snap. Apparently there's more room now. 4. Here he goes. Oh, he just sent him that direction. Look at Hardy just unloading on it. 6. Is this the side of Jeff Hardy we are going to see at Clash of Champions when this Intercontinental Championship is on the line as he's tearing apart our announce desk. Oh, he wants more time to destroy. He wants more time to unload on AJ Styles. Again, just unloading with the right hands. 2. God, what a collision course this has become. AJ Styles looking like a crash test dummy. Oh, it got him here. Oh, no. What the hell is he looking to do? Right hand to the face of Styles. He's rolling right to the top rope. He's miles away. Oh, my God. That almost killed him. Wait a minute. Got him up on the razor's edge. Got him down into a neck breaker right on the rubble. Oh, look at Hardy. Look at Jeff Hardy. Here he goes again. Twist of fate to Styles. Where is he going? God, he's gonna hurt himself. He's... What the hell? Oh, and Hardy with a DDT. Oh, God. Here goes Jeff to the top. God, he's a whole mile away. Oh, my God. He just may have broke his back. Here he goes into an atomic drop. No, please, Jeff, you've done enough. You've done enough. And he collide. No, and he missed. Hardy needs to come up with a game plan. More insult to injury. Looking to get it in. Hardy heading back in. Here he comes. Reversal here by AJ Styles. Wait a minute, forearm. Into that corner. Somebody moaning in my ear. Oof. Oh, where's he going? Hardy. On a collision course to destruction. Oh! Why does he keep missing? Is he drunk? And he collides. There's a cross body into the cover. Into the cover on AJ Styles. 1, 2 in the kick out there by the phenomenal one. This match has been insane, to say the least. On the ropes he goes. Let's go with a drop. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. He's down on the floor.
2.
And he connects. No! AJ Styles just too quick for Jeff Hardy. Maybe Hardy has lost a step. Oh, good night. 3. Oh, and he collided with a healthy clothesline. These two men are brawling right on the floor.
4.
We're going to try him here. Sending him westward into the corner.
5.
Hardy eating that jawbreaker. There's the forearm to Styles. Goodbye, Styles. There's the spinning backwards. Got him in the corner. Oh, not this way. Oh, not this way. God, Hardy can barely move. The referee's at 8.
9.
Come on, Hardy, you can do it.
10. Okay,
Are you kidding me? Leaving to AJ Styles to get the cheap win. Just a cheap win. Unbelievable. Hardy could have ended him with a swanton bomb right here. But he missed by a whole country mile. AJ Styles picking up the win in the cheapest way possible. Will Hardy be 100% heading into this fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship this Sunday? This is not the way I expected things. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Still a whole lot more action. Tommaso Ciampa and Drew McIntyre about to go one-on-one. A little bit of another sneak preview into this Intercontinental Championship matchup happening this Sunday. Now, these two have yet to meet the ring. To my knowledge, I don't think they've met. I think that was something that NXT wound up actually messing up on. Drew McIntyre, Tommaso Ciampa, what a war this is gonna be, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what a war it's gonna be. I mean, these two men will bludgeon each other to death to get a win here in the WWE, and that's what I love about them. No matter the size or the frame, they will beat the hell out of each other, or beat the hell out of their opponents to the very bloody end. Let's go to the ring. And here comes the Scottish Warrior, the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre, a former WWE Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion. This man just looks ever so confident that he's going to walk out of Clash of Champions, the Intercontinental Champion. He already has a win over AJ Styles. This is one man he has yet to beat. Tommaso Ciampa. I know deep down inside the heart of Drew McIntyre, he is confident here tonight that he is going to walk away with the win over the Sicilian Killer, the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa. Unless we forget, Drew McIntyre is a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion as well. Stop yelling at people! He's also a former NXT Champion. Hack this down a bit. Of course, we got a lot of action jam-packed and ready for you guys here tonight. This is only just the tip of the iceberg. Well, this crowd definitely not happy for this guy. Man's music so loud I could barely hear it. This man was an NXT champion for over a year. A former Ring of Honor television champion, former NXT tag team champion alongside his partner and best friend Johnny Gargano. Now, Johnny Gargano being added to the Cruiserweight Championship match at Clash of Champions. But we will find out this tomorrow night, actually, who will be added to the triple threat match to determine the next Cruiserweight champion. Jake Atlas will be defending his title so far against Johnny Gargano. But enough about SmackDown. This is about the blue brand here tonight, or the red brand here tonight. Here we go. Dogs in the middle of the ring. You know, I get it, you know. I truly get it. Ding, ding. Oh, and McIntyre already unloading with a Luthez press. Jesus. Who are you flexing for? Go. Taking the elbow already to the leg. That surgically repaired knee of Tommaso Ciampa. Both knees have been through a lot of renaissance. And here he goes again. Going right after the leg of Ciampa. Eliminating the leg. Eliminates Project Ciampa and any sort of striking ability that he has. And here he goes, going for both legs. Oh no. Look at Drew McIntyre just unloading right there on Tommaso. God, he needs to wake up. Tommaso Ciampa going up and over. Beautiful clubbing forearm. Right to the back. In off the ropes goes Drew McIntyre. Leapfrog there by Tommaso. There's the drop down. Looking to hoist him up into a back body drop, and he got it. Looking to stall the momentum. With a lot of strength, just wrenching on the neck of Drew McIntyre. Looking to slow down his momentum quite a lot. Smart tactic, very smart wrestling by Tommaso Ciampa. And he turned it. Got him up. Oh, and McIntyre into the crossbody. Great reversal there by the former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. Drew McIntyre looking to hoist up the Sicilian Killer right into a pile driver going for the neck. That neck has also been surgically repaired as well. And just a kick out there by the Blackheart. And it looks like he's having a temper tantrum. Here's the strength of Drew McIntyre about to be on display with a brutal sit-out powerbomb. Ciampa needs to figure out a way to recover. Great reversal. Going down. There he goes with a series of right hands. Tommaso Ciampa's had enough of the beating. No, the crowd doesn't seem to like him. Never been truly a fan favorite here in New York. Oh! Tommaso Ciampa driving the knee right into the face of McIntyre. Got him cornered. What's he looking to do? Looking to take this action to the floor. Already. Please don't let it end the same way the last match did. Oh, God, he is just driving his knee right into the groin of Drew McIntyre. Surprised the ref didn't call a disqualification. Beautiful clothesline. Nice reversal there by the Blackheart. Gonna get him in. Oh! Well, that'll be felt in the morning. This is aggressive as aggressive can be. Ciampa already looking to climb slowly to the top. I guarantee you that knee is bothering him. Can he connect? No, he doesn't. What an idiot. We're going to turn it around. McIntyre capitalizing on the mistake. Beautiful job. With the side Russian leg sweep and looking to add insult to injury. McIntyre with a gut-wrench suplex to Tommaso Ciampa. Taking him right to the outside. Ciampa cinching up McIntyre. Oh my Lord. He just drove that knee right into the chest of McIntyre. Oh, we felt that one again. I can't keep the action inside the ring whatsoever. Swear to God, they should have made this all Extreme Rules matches. But I like that. Oh! That would have been for Monday Night Raw. What a kick by Ciampa. Oh, God, he is just destroying. God, McIntyre's a mess. Look at this action back inside the ring. Ciampa in for the cover. What a brutal display of power by both of these men. McIntyre seems to be a mess. God, he is. McIntyre looking to turn this around into his favor. Got him by the arm. McIntyre with an elbow to the shoulder of Tommaso. Got him hoisted. Here he goes. Oh, God. Gonna bring it back in. Got him with the punch. Dragging McIntyre through the middle ropes. Oh, Lord. McIntyre is going to be feeling that in for the cover. A little bit too close to the ropes, and McIntyre with a kick out. Still has a lot of fight left in him, ladies and gentlemen. Right hand. Tommaso Ciampa trying to take control. Got him cinched. Oh, what a neck break. Ciampa got him in the corner here. Looks to grab him. Great kick there by McIntyre. Reversal there by Tommaso Ciampa. Looking to line him up. There's a knee. Can't seem to find it. Oh, God! Now McIntyre being mounted by the Sicilian Killer. Just unloaded. There's been an unbelievable back and forth battle. Got him turned around. Right into a German. Is he looking to let go, though? No, Ciampa's not letting up. He's seems to have one more in the tank. There's a third one. Wow. McIntyre, baby, finished, but too close to the ropes. Ciampa should have known that. Should have at least dragged him away from the ropes. We're gonna get him. Beautiful jawbreaker. That time he might be finished. A lot of damage being done to the head of Drew McIntyre. Very smart. Well, McIntyre seemed to be targeting the knees. Now Ciampa. What the hell? Wait a minute. What the hell is Dolph Ziggler doing out here? Oh, what the hell is this? No! Zigzag! There's still an alliance between Ziggler and McIntyre for the cover. 1, 2, and the win by McIntyre. Unfreaking believable. There was still an alliance. There's still an alliance between Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. God, Ciampa was on his way to getting the win over the Scottish psychopath, but there came Dolph fucking Ziggler. Where is Bobby Roode? Is he sick? God, right there could have been his moment if Tommaso Ciampa had just pulled. Come on with the live tweet. I mean, this could have been it, but Dolph Ziggler out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Ending the night. And the momentum of Tommaso Ciampa. Unbelievable. But folks, speaking of the Intercontinental Championship, we are going to be determining the next true #1 contender for at Clash of Champions when we are on the road to the Royal Rumble. Who will walk out of this match? It is going to be a barn-burning classic. To determine the #1 contenders for the Intercontinental Championship, Kevin Owens about to square off against Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. All three of these men very deserving of a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Kevin Owens coming back from Monday Night Raw, coming back from NXT since the close, and has been on top of his game since then, purely dominant. But Seth Rollins might be the actual underdog in this situation. I'm not going to lie. Let's go to the ring. And here comes Kevin Owens. Look at that. Kevin Owens making his way to the ring. A big opportunity before Kevin Owens. Some would say it might be too early for him to be around the championship scene. I think different. Kevin Owens has always been good under the pressure. Formerly known as Kevin Steen in Ring of Honor. Oh boy, 14-time WWE champion and a former Intercontinental champion in his own right. The Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton. Look at Randy. This is the best shape I've seen him in quite a while. At least he's not around Matt Riddle. I have voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They show me things I always do. They show me things I do to you. Randy Orton. I have no words to describe this man. One of the best to lace up a pair of boots, and probably the shoe-in to win this triple threat for the #1 contender seed for the Intercontinental Championship after Clash of Champions. Do you hear this Albany crowd? Look at those arms. He might have Hulk Hogan beat. Hey, hey, hey. How are you? Live tweet, please. If there is one. And there he is. Seth frickin' Rollins. Wow. A former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. Former United States Champion, former World Heavyweight Champion. This man has damn near done it all in the short time he's been here. Actually, is claimed to be the underdog in this situation, given the momentum and the warpath that Kevin Owens has been on, and given how good Randy Orton can actually fucking be when it comes to big-time matches like this. This could turn out to be a main event before the main event. And the main event will be decided. The World Tag Team titles will be on the line between the Hurt Business and John Morrison in the main event. You will not want to miss this, but miss that, you will not want to miss this. Here we go. Looking to go towards the former Tyler Black, but no, Kevin Owens rolling to the outside. Looking to get this action in the ring. Randy being eliminated. Right out of the equation. That's a smart tactic, getting the veteran out of the way first. Kevin Owens already going for the back body drop right onto Seth Rollins. Here he goes, great rolling neck snap. Kevin Owens already in control of Seth. Here's a stomp right to that midsection, stomping right on the abdomen. What is going on here? Boo! Kevin Owens, great moves. Everybody's starting to pour in. What a great night of action this is going to be. Kevin Owens got him packaged. Okay. Again, seems to have full focus on the veteran of the situation, Randy Orton, as now he looks to turn the tides right here on Kevin Owens. Gonna roll towards the ropes. Can he reach him? But no, Kevin Owens fights out right in the nick of time. Seth Rollins may be in trouble. Oh, and he is. Beautifully done. What is that smell? Going for it again, but this time on to Seth Rollins. Oh, and there's a close line by Randy. Randy looking for a little bit of payback. Seth Rollins back up on his feet. Seth Rollins stepping up. Great turnaround. Can he get him? But Kevin Owens with a fight back. Rollins turning it around, taking a clubbing blow right to Kevin. What's this? Got him hoisted up. He's looking for it there. Uppercut right to Randy Orton. God, who's he focused on? Oh, it's a snap. Oh, God! What an insecurity by Seth Rollins out of nowhere. Didn't see that one coming. Gretchen right at the arm, pulling a little bit of the tendons right inside the arm of Rollins. In off of the ropes. Arm drag there by Randy Orton. These two are going back and forth, and there goes Rollins to the floor. Randy Orton being caught there by Kevin Owens right into the Samoan drop. This has been a hell of a battle so far. Oh, wait a minute. Randy with the fight back. Oh. Going up and around the world. Right now, Seth Rollins with a tornado DDT. And off of the ropes. Here he goes, missing the elbow. Got him with a super kick though. Randy Orton with a drop kick right to the back of the head of Kevin Owens. Up on his feet. Oh, and there's a knee. Going right for Rollins. Let's see what Kevin Owens has got. Wasting him here. Looking to take a journey right across the knee of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens maybe on the quick path to becoming the #1 contender. Wait a minute. And he's scooping back in. Looking to feed him right through. Into a DDT. Orton's in. Trying to turn it on him. There's a kick. Sending Orton right off of the ropes. Here he goes into a pop-up powerbomb to Randy Orton. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Randy with a kick out. He's a go to work here on Randy. Oh, Jesus. Rollins stepping up with a poison rod on Kevin Owens. Oh, my Lord. What a matchup. Thought you would think the title's being decided. These two men are putting it all on the line here. There's a clothesline. Randy Orton feeding him another. Stepping right up. Randy Orton with a scoop slam. Needs to be on the lookout. Kevin Owens catching Randy Orton again into another Samoan drop. Setting him up in the corner. Here we go. Hoisting him to the top. Kevin Owens looking to meet Randy Orton right up on top here. Got him up into a fireman's carry. Kevin Owens driving him into the canvas. Now he's going for the cover on Rollins. God knows why. Why? And the kick out there by the former Ring of Honor World Champion. Hoisted him here. Kevin Owens about to send flying to the top. He just planted it. Owens. Oh, and then he's a big time, preventing the moonsault from connecting right on the midsection of Seth Rollins. Went to go for the knee. Kevin Owens, oh, and eating a clothesline. Randy Orton with a turnaround there, so now those two. What's he doing? RKO! To Seth frickin' Rollins. Oh. What's this? Kevin Owens hoisting up Randy. Can he end this night? Oh! In for the cover on Rollins. 1, 2, and Kevin Owens steals the win. Eliminating the veteran to get the win. Lord knows that Randy could have struck at any time, but you aim for that neck of Randy Orton, it is finished. He stole the win. Unbelievable. But that's typical Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen fashion, though. That's what Kevin Owens is. He's an ultimate opportunist. A purely physical matchup just happened right before our very eyes. Unbelievable. Of course, that RKO was hit. But Kevin Owens damn near dismantling the neck of Randy Orton, stole the opportunity right from it. In the most violent way possible. What's going on, that villain? But folks, we are going to have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, the WWE Women's Tag Team titles will be on the line between the Riot Squad and the Kabuki Warriors. You will not want to miss this matchup when we come back. Folks, if you want to avoid all these ads that you would see live, you can go ahead and subscribe for $4.99 a month. It is a deal you will not regret. Ad-free viewership of everything that is live on Twitch, but you can also get it through Amazon Prime with one free subscription to a select channel of your choice. All you have to do is choose Order Entertainment Enterprise. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championship set to be contested here tonight. The Kabuki Warriors, the #1 contenders to the titles, about to go and square off against a fairly dominant Riot Squad. The Riot Squad defeating the Iconics for these tag belts. Lord knows what happened to the Iconics. We'll give you an update along the way. Let's go to the ring for this first championship matchup of the night. Look at this crowd. Oh, wait a minute. There they are. Do you hear this crowd? After a physical battle between the two, finally reuniting and doing what they do best, and that is walk away with wins every single night. It smells like spaghetti, I'm not gonna lie. Former women's tag team champions in their own right, on their own, they are former women's tag team or women's champions as well, representing the SmackDown brand here tonight. Of course, the WWE Women's Tag Team titles can be defended across both brands, as you can see here tonight. Now, this is a Raw team defending against a SmackDown team. This is going to be a hell of a match. Oh, wait a minute. Why are they coming out separate? There's Liv. Look at how beautiful that strap is around her waist. Makes her look lovely. Where she's a former SmackDown Women's Champion here on Order Entertainment in her own right. One of the only Riot Squad members to win the single title. I can tell you there is definitely no friction in the Riot Squad. There's gotta be a mind here. Ruby Riott looking right. Of course, most of the time they compete in a six-man fashion or six-woman fashion. And it seems that Sarah Logan is out on a personal leave and will be back after Clash of Champions. What a matchup. This is going to be the Riot Squad versus the Kabuki Warriors. The women's tag team titles on the line. What a matchup this is going to be right before Clash of Champions. This Sunday, a stacked card is planned for you guys. That is all I got to say. What an effort by both Raw and SmackDown for this beautiful pay-per-view that we got coming this Sunday. You won't want to miss this. At 8 Eastern, 7 Central, here on Order Entertainment. It is going to be a good one. I came to see the Asuka Lock too. That's why I work here. And there they are, the beautiful, reigning, defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan, putting the belts on the line against the gorgeous Asuka and Kairi Sane. There they are. That's all I gotta say. There they are. Liv Morgan starting out against Asuka here. Here we go. Liv Morgan not gonna waste any time on Asuka. Needs to stay on top of her. Asuka is one of the longest reigning NXT Women's Champions in the modern era. She has held all the gold in WWE. I don't know what the hell that was. Liv Morgan with a takedown. Nice reversal there by Asuka. Great kick to the midsection. Look at him. Step right up. Oh, yeah, get right at the arm. Liv Morgan's going to feel that one in the morning. Let's go with the kick. Liv Morgan with the turnaround. Hoisting her up, and there's another takedown. Dragging her away. Liv Morgan looking to unload another leg drop on Asuka. Here's the tag. Here comes Ruby. Ruby Riott. Oh, now just blatantly choking her. Huh. Well, you got to do anything you have to keep the tag team titles around your waist. Asuka. Wait a minute. Ruby Riott stepping up with a nice headbutt. These two women are looking to go to war against each other over these women's tag titles. Great turnaround. Looking to mount her up. Got the right hands right into the face of the Joshi competitor. God, she was just unloaded. And off of the ropes. Drop down there by Ruby Riott. Great leapfrog. Looking to hoist her up. Wait a minute. Up and around the rope. Great tornado DDT by Ruby Riott. This woman, just absolutely spectacular. Sending her off the ropes once again. Got with a drop kick. Into the corner. Let's see what we got here. Here's the tag. Seeing some tandem offense coming out of the Riot Squad. Here they go with a double back body drop. Liv Morgan now the legal woman. Setting up Asuka here. Right into a running bulldog. Now Liv Morgan. Showing a lot. See, exposing the friction. Maybe might be still some unsettled issues between Asuka and Kairi Sane. Liv Morgan stepping up. Look at this athleticism. Beautiful airplane flying incident. What's she doing? Dragging Kairi Sane. What the hell's going on? Oh, God! That's how you gotta do it, ladies and gentlemen. There's no other way to put it. Reversal here. Got her with a healthy drop kick. And now Liv Morgan leaning in for the cover here on Asuka. One. And there's the kick out. Liv Morgan just unloading on Asuka, keeping her miles away from her tag team partner. Here's the tag into this Ruby Riott. We're going to try it again. Good God. Into the cover. Ruby to defend the tag team title successfully. No. Great kick out. Thought they were going to have it right there. Thought Ruby Riott was looking to get the win. No, great turning. Great turning point right there by Asuka. Beautiful spinning heel kick. Up and over goes Ruby Riott. Who seems to be out wrestling Asuka here. Oh! In for the cover. 1, 2. two, and the kick out there by the Empress of Tomorrow. Again, still keeping her away from her tag team partner. Into that corner. Ward, what do we got? Here's the kick. Great kick indeed. Oh, what's this? Oh, and there's a kick. Ruby Riott not letting up here. There's another one. Oh, she's going for a third one for good measure. Good night. Here's the tagging up. Liv Morgan, who's going for the cover here. 1, 2, and the kick out by Asuka. No help to her tag team partner whatsoever. Liv Morgan touching at that back. Oh, got her in a cross jacket, it's what it seems. Asuka getting up to her feet here. Taking her down with a cross jacket snap man. Here goes, oh, she missed. Miscommunication right there. It happens. Asuka looking to turn it around. Can she do it though? What's this? No man. Stepping up. Here she goes with a Liv Morgan makeover. On the cover. And of course the referee taking a sweet ass time. Here she goes. Oh! Another leg drop. Right there by Liv Morgan. Got the kick. Here's the tag in the Ruby. Here she goes. God, Asuka needs to make a tag. There's Ruby stepping up with a Riott kick. Keeping her well separated. Away from Kairi Sane. In for the cover. 1, 2, oh! There's a melee coming out of the ring. Good God. Who is she screaming at? Like a bunch of banshees just unloading. Here we go. Double team right here. Good night. That could be it for Asuka. 1, 2, and the kick out by the Empress of Tomorrow. Great tag team work, but Ruby Riott unloading. Right into the American DDT. Gonna go for the legs. These two have quite a history dating back to their days in NXT. Oh, Jesus. Well, there is no one in sight for Asuka and the Riott Squad. Seem to have the numbers of both women. Stepping right up is Liv Morgan with a drop kick. Into the cover. 1, 2, with Asuka with another kick out. What a championship matchup this is. Purely physical athleticism by both of them. Liv Morgan lining up. Asuka right into a drop kick. There's Liv once again. Into the cover. Why is the referee not calling a rope break? What an idiot. I'm starting to think that this referee is a bloody moron. Now just cranking at the neck of Asuka here. There seems to be a great game plan. It's like the Riott Squad were 100% prepared for this. Something with a kick. Oh! She turned it around on him. Oh, wait a minute. Asuka's sending her into the corner. Here he's starting to make the rebound. No, she needs to go for the tag. My God, she needs a tag. A suplex. There's a sign of fatigue. Here comes Kairi Sane. Great clothesline. Will somebody do something? Oh, God, don't just stand there. Gonna get it. Oh! Diving the knee right into the face of her. For the cover. And there's a save by Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott trying to get a taste. Here she goes. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. run right up his lip. Morgan with a beautiful running bulldog, and here's the tag of the Ruby. Great tag team match here. These two women are unloading on one another. Four women, are just unloading on one another. All over these WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And Ruby Riott making it to the ropes just in the nick of time. Kairi Sane seems to have control. Liv Morgan bringing her ass back in. Here she goes. Oh! Here goes Liv with a kick. Ruby Riott moving out of the way. Oh my Lord! In for the cover. This could be it for Kairi. 1, 2, and the kick out. That is twice. Somebody has kicked out of Liv Morgan's finisher. A beautiful maneuver. Don't go for the tag now. You're in the wrong corner to try to be escaping, sweetheart. Got her hoisted. Good night. In for the cover. This could be it for Kairi. Might be a broken neck. Oh, wait, I just realized she's not facing Nia Jax. Oh, no, she's going for Asuka. Kairi Sane maybe finished. Oh, nice reversal. There's an... Send her westward into the corner. This referee. Oh, God. This referee is over there jacking his jaw with Liv Morgan. There's no time to flirt. Oh, and Kairi looking to turn it around on Ruby. Yes, sir. Ruby Riott now taking some strikes to him. To her. What the hell is Liv Morgan doing in here? Here she goes. Oh, God. In for the cover. She's miles away from her partner. Why? No, sir. Ruby Riott. Wait a minute. Taking it right down. Kairi Sane headed to the top. Why is she getting in? Can she collide with this insane elbow? No! Oh, goodbye. Trying to turn on her. Stretching at the arm. Riott kick. Good night to Kairi Sane. That'll be dental surgery in the morning. In for the cover. For the win. 1, 2. And the Riott Squad retain the Women's Tag Team titles. After a performance like that from the Riott Squad, I could completely understand why they lost. And the Kabuki Warriors were just completely off the market here tonight. It's like their minds was elsewhere. It still seems to be that there's underlying tension between Asuka and Kairi Sane. Even though they have faced 3 times before, and all 3 of those times were over the Raw Women's Championship. Makes me wonder, was it too early for them to reunite and be challenging for the Women's Tag Team titles? That's a lovely question. A lot of people, I think, that should be your homework tonight. Was it too early for the Kabuki Warriors to reunite and challenge for the Women's Tag Team titles? Does the Riott Squad seem to have their number, seem to have the handbook on how to defeat the Kabuki Warriors? Retaining those Women's Tag Team titles and the way they performed and the way they had the Kabuki Warriors well scouted. No wonder they retained. But anyway, we got to move on with the action here on Monday Night Raw. It has been a hot show so far. The action's been insane. But wait for this match coming up. It is going to be a battle of the Goliaths. Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman. But of course, Bobby Lashley being a part of the Hurt Business, you're going to see MVP right there. Glory to God. But it is going to be a battle of two Goliaths here tonight. And I hope to God that the ring is enforced. Because these two men are possibly looking to tear Albany straight to the ground. An MVP. I am doing quite well, actually. Let's go to the ring. This is going to be a brutal one now. Don't let MVP fool you. He can still go. We've seen him perform on SmackDown when the Hurt Business was over there. And speaking of the Hurt Business, they will be in action tonight, trying to become World Tag Team Champions at the expense of Miz and Morrison. Drinking some strawberry banana body oil. It's given to me by Logan before the start of the show. It's actually quite helpful. Look at them. They seem delirious. There's that sign of the Hurt Business. Looking to inflict pain on anybody. And also, would we be looking at a future world champion in Bobby Lashley? Hell, either in Braun Strowman too, because here he comes, a monster among men. Who are you yelling at? The former Universal Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank, the winner of the greatest Royal Rumble ever, Braun Strowman. Also, and a lot of people won't count it, but he is also a former Raw Tag Team Champion, alongside Nicholas and Seth Rollins. This is going to be a battle. Not here, he hasn't. We have the money to keep it. Oh, and Bobby Lashley just unloading a few elbows on him. Got him up. Backbreaker right there by Braun Strowman. There's the reversal. Bobby Lashley. Oof. Nice knee. Nothing with the right hand. Nothing right there. Braun Strowman with a meaty one of his own. Trying to hoist up Bobby Lashley. These two men are going to tear the house down with each other. Might even use each other as weapons. Oof. Great elbow. I'll accept your friend request here in a minute. Bobby Lashley doing the stanky arm. Oh! Could be it for Bobby or for Braun. What? We're not going through budget cuts, Mikey. Well, here goes Braun. Oh! Taking those right hands right to the face of Braun Strowman or Bobby Lashley here. Braun Strowman will look at him out some offense into the cover. One. And the kick out. Strowman is looking to take control. Wait a minute. Taking the elbow right to his midsection. Hoisting him up. Oh my lord! Didn't know there was that much power in Bobby Lashley. Good God. Nice knee. Braun Strowman turning it around into his favor. Want to go for it there. Braun keeping him dead weight. Oh, wait a minute. Goes right from Bobby Lashley onto the side Russian leg sweep. Braun Strowman unloading on the Almighty, who is almightily getting his ass beat. Oh, and he's just gripping those meaty hands right into the shoulder. But a great takedown there by Bobby S. Lashley. Look at MVP in the corner. And like a lunatic. What's this? Hoisting up Braun Strowman up over his shoulder. Ready for his snake eyes. Oh, and there's another one-handed spine buster. Strowman's up on his feet. Lashley off of the ropes. Got him right there. Important fight both these men, keeping Strowman grounded, but Strowman not staying down. Missing wildly. Right over there by Bobby. Bobby eating that fist from Strowman. Hoisting up Lashley. Here he goes. Got him. Oh, what the hell's going on? Oh, he's yanking right at the leg of him. MVP was up there trying to expose that turnbuckle. Bobby Lashley with his elbow driving Strowman into the canvas. Got him. Oh, and what an elbow. Hit for the cover. One. And the kick out. Great job here. Strowman back up on his feet. Meaty right hand right to the midsection. Nice reversal. Oh, and there's a clothesline there by Bobby Lashley. Who could end the night of Strowman right here. But Strowman up on his feet. Here he goes with a spine buster of his own. Hello, Blow It Club. Okay, I will get to that here in a minute. But there's a clothesline. Missing wildly there. Going up and over. God damn. One more time. Spine buster to Bobby Lashley. Braun Strowman on the warpath. Lashley with a takedown. Great fireman's carry. Here's a kick. Clothesline by Braun Strowman as Lashley rolls to the floor. Well, Lashley is a bit dazed and confused. Going for the legs. One more time. Lashley. Oh, God. Now Lashley just stomping him on home right in Braun Strowman. These two men are just unrelentless on one another. But here he goes. Looking to showcase his strength. Bobby Lashley, a well-known power lifter in his days. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Lashley with a vertical suplex. But where's he going with Braun? Good pop. Going right for the leg. Trying to take down the lower half of Braun Strowman. Oh, God, please don't put him through the announce desk. We have had enough of this. Great job here. Bobby Lashley hoisting him up. Oh! What a backbreaker. Oh, and sent him right into the LED post. Bobby Lashley. Oh, jeez. God. Strowman just went down like a fucking bag of concrete. Lashley breaking the referee's count. Or we hope to God we don't get a weird finish with this one, because this one's going to be a war. And he connects. Oh, and he does. What a knee to the throat of Strowman. Right from the top. Here's another kick. Was looking for the DDT. Strowman with a right hand to him. Got him in the headlock. Strowman with an elbow right to the back of the head of Bobby Lashley. We're going to hoist him. God damn. Oh no. This could be the end of the night for Bobby Lashley. Here he goes, driving into the canvas. Oh, wait a minute. There's MVP up there. MVP trying to stick his nose in this business. And not tonight. MVP is one sneaky son of a bitch. Oh, he was trying it here. Great turnaround. Here he goes again. Bobby Lashley looking to unload on this clothesline on the Braun Strowman. In for the energy in him. Good God. Here he goes. Once again, showcasing that display. Bobby Lashley, here's your fun fact. Bobby Lashley is a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former United States Champion, former Impact World and Grand Champion. What the hell is this? Looking to hoist up Braun Strowman. Not going to be pleasant for either man. Here he goes. Oh, thank God the ring's enforced. Got the right hand here. Standing over the head of Braun. Putting that strength on display. Got him in position. Dominator. Bobby Lashley hesitating but going for the cover. 1, 2, and Strowman gets the shoulder up. There's only one thing left for Bobby Lashley to do. That is to possibly split Braun Strowman in half here. Here he goes. He missed. Did he just miss? Oh no. They're gonna get him here. Lashley with an elbow. Lashley looking to go for it one more time. Can he get him? Oh, and he dies. In for the cover. 1, 2. How in the living hell did Braun Strowman do that? I can sense his frustration. It's just oozing out of it. Braun Strowman looking to make the rebound. Turn around there by Bobby Lashley. Stop doing the same move, you stupid idiot. Oh, and have an elbow. One more time. Bobby Lashley looks like he's about to tackle a quarterback. Oh, good night. On the cover. 1, 2. Bobby Lashley getting the win over Braun Strowman. Wow. What a battle. These two men were just unwilling to give up here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Is that signs of things to come for the Hurt Business? Will the Hurt Business actually be walking out the new World Tag Team Champs? You'll have to find out later on in our main event. But coming up next, right after this commercial break, we are going to be hearing from our World Heavyweight Champion, Rey Mysterio. And of course, we will see a little bit of a preview of the Raw Women's Championship match at at Clash of Champions, when Sasha Banks goes up against her best friend and Raw Women's Champion, Bayley. You will not want to miss that. Right after this commercial break. And folks, things are about to get shaken up on the front row material front. We are proud to advertise them each and every show. Go ahead and check them out each and every Tuesday night on Twitch. You can find them at twitch.tv/FRMpod. What a cast of characters they have over there. Nothing but love from Order Entertainment Enterprise. But coming up next, as we head to the ring, we are about to hear from our World Heavyweight Champion. He is looking to address this situation, looking to get that final face-off before he meets Finn Balor at Clash of Champions when the World Heavyweight title is on the line. Oh my Lord. Oh, wow. I mean, Rey Mysterio. I have no words to describe Rey Mysterio. I mean, one of the greatest to lace up a pair of boots. I mean, there's no words to describe it. And he's about to go up against another one. And a man who has quite a still a very bright future ahead of him. The Prince, Finn Balor. We definitely saw the Prince last week when he ran roughshod on the World Heavyweight Champion standing before you. Oh, God. Oh, I know that music, ladies and gentlemen. God, do I know that music. The #1 contender to Big Gold, the World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes the Prince, Finn Balor. It's been quite a year for Finn Balor, achieving the NXT Championship for the second time in his career. Coming back and is now at the top of his game here on Monday Night Raw, going up against one of the greatest of all time for one of the richest prizes in professional wrestling, the beautiful World Heavyweight Championship. Well, this is going to get interesting, so I might as well light up a smoke. Yeah, you do have something to clear up. Why the hell did you run roughshod on a legend like Rey Mysterio? Oh, it's truly unnecessary. Truly unnecessary. I mean, he interrupted you last week and you got your ass beat by him. There was no referee to keep you two apart. He was just out there waving his arms like he was trying to signal in an airplane. Like a fucking idiot. Like I said, I'm starting to think that our referee for Monday Night Raw is a full-blown idiot. I'm even bored of it. To be honest, the actions of Finn Balor have me quite appalled. Coming out here and running roughshod on one of the greatest luchadors to ever live, Rey Mysterio. I mean, one of the greatest cruiserweights of all time. Multi-time cruiserweight champion. He's a multi-time tag champion. He's an intercontinental champion. He's a United States champion. He's a world heavyweight champion right now. He's a former WWE champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank. Come on. Rey Mysterio definitely has an agenda before he decides to hang up the mask and the boots for good. You definitely are a naturally gifted superstar. Do people think that Rey Mysterio could Rey Mysterio be digging his own grave? Could Finn Balor have the number of Rey Mysterio? That'll be a nice little fucking smoke while we wait. with Clash of Champions is looking to be $1 million. These two are going to collide over the World Heavyweight Championship at Clash of Champions this Sunday. And it's something you will not want to miss, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a hell of an event. Now I think you might be taking your own break. Technically, I think the alpha of the WWE is over on SmackDown. He's currently the reigning defending undisputed champion. Rey Mysterio definitely giving Finn Balor the business, telling him what's what when it comes to Clash of Champions and that World Heavyweight title match. God, I can't wait for this weekend. It's loaded, ladies and gentlemen. And a mic drop. Rey Mysterio just laid down the law, ladies and gentlemen, to Finn Balor. Finn Balor is absolutely speechless at this moment. But coming up next, we are getting that preview of Clash of Champions. But right now, two former best friends, current best friends, I don't know what's going on with that situation. It's worse than Real Housewives of Atlanta. But Bayley and Sasha Banks about to square off at a non-title match. Now these two will be meeting up with the Demon Assassin in a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship this Sunday. And glory to God. It is going to be quite a battle. Rosemary definitely going to be the power factor in this situation. Bayley, Sasha Banks colliding once again. Let's go to the ring for our co-main event of the evening. This crowd's excited. I'm excited. I think God's excited. I can hear him talking. The crowd's loving her. They all want a hug from her. Pretty sure that's not all they want. Oh, wait a minute. Camera backing away. There's the Bayley buddies. Surprised they're still alive. I thought that axe would have killed him. But nonetheless, she has been a solid Raw Women's Champion. Please don't hug me, Bayley. Stay away from me. And here comes I'm not going to say it, but here comes Sasha Banks. Could she be walking out the new Raw Women's Champion at Clash of Champions? I'm not Michael Cole. I'm not going to say it. Hell no. Missing. Look at her. She is just getting down with it, ladies and gentlemen. People are losing their minds right now. Thank God Sasha Banks is not a hugger. And here we go. Two best friends about to square off in what is going to be a banger of a match. Great reversal there by Sasha Banks. Got her up in the hammerlock. And a great takedown to the Raw Women's Champion. Got the forearm there on Sasha. Reversal there by Sasha Banks. Great reversal of the Irish Whip. Drop down there by Sasha. was looking to go for it, but Bayley looking to turn this around in her favor. Beautiful job on that suplex. To go for the kick. Knee there by Sasha Banks. Now looking to run right up. Knee there by Bayley. Not phased at all. Sasha Banks with a forearm right to Bayley. These two know each other quite well. Here she goes. Beautiful meteor up there by the boss. Bayley absorbing the kick. Here she goes. Setting her up. Oh, into a backbreaker. Trying to create as many openings as possible and capitalizing on one. Bayley gonna drag Sasha back in. Maybe a mistake on her part. Oh! Bayley just unloaded on Sasha there. She goes to the outside. Can she connect? Oh my God! Oh please. Keep giving them that much attention, they might find out your address. Bringing her back in. That was a great maneuver by Bayley. Sending her over. Bayley looking to get this crowd on her side. Great arm drag there by Sasha. Got her by the dome. Got her by that ponytail. Hanging her up on that top rope, now using her as a slingshot. Beautiful maneuvering coming out of Sasha Banks. Trying to capitalize on it. Great kick there by Sasha, just punting Bayley right across the ring. Into the corner. Had to go for another double knees. But Bayley, oh, with an inverted DDT, capitalizing on the mistake. Moving out of the way just a minute at a time. Bayley sending her into the corner. Here she goes, mounting her. Trying to get that aggressive side. Oh, and Sasha about had enough. Here goes Bayley. Oh, great, floating over into a Hurricane Rana, and now driving the knees right into the face of Sasha Banks. Can Bayley capitalize into the cover? But a little too close to the ropes, apparently. I didn't see a toe underneath those ropes. You're a fucking idiot. Great fireman's carry takedown there by Sasha Banks. Again, will be a part of a triple threat match this upcoming Sunday for the Raw Women's title, but Bayley right now giving Sasha Banks the business. Oh. Into that corner. Here goes Bayley. We're gonna run right up. Oh. Coming square to the top. Oh! Looking like a crash test dummy right there. Now Sasha Banks targeting the back. That's definitely searing from missing that senton. Right into a cross jacket right there. Bayley needs to figure out a way to fight out of it. Wait a minute. Might be doing that here just the same. Got her into a cross jacket snapmare. Up on her feet. Reversal there by Sasha. Looking to step up. Oh, and there's a clothesline. Damn near ripping her nose off her face. Got her right between the legs. Elbow to the point of the head. Oh, wait a minute. Bayley got a hold of her. Oh, good God. What a battle between these two. Into the corner. Bayley seems to have slight control over Sasha Banks here in the latter part of this matchup. These two will have to go to town on one another. Bayley from the top. Can she connect with it? Oh my! In for the cover. One. And the kick out there by Sasha Banks. Oh. Bayley starting to rebound. Thank God in heaven. Oh, and she connected there. Showing a bit of fatigue. Got the elbow right to the chest of Sasha. This would be the perfect moment for Bayley to find the ending of this match. There's a knee. Sasha Banks looking to turn it into her favor. Turning it around. Bayley facing now the turnbuckles. Elbow. Oh. Now Bayley looking to climb. This could be her moment to get one up on her former best friend right before Clash of Champions, paying tribute to the Macho Man Randy Savage. There's a flying elbow. Check out the replay on that. Unbelievable velocity. And a lot of airtime right there. Could she have the win? 1, 2. Bayley got her. He said, "Dadass, how are you, Mike?" Mike, World Order in the house. Hey, at least Sasha Banks tried to give it her all, but there seems to be a lot on the mind of Bayley. It seems she's looking past Clash of Champions, and she's still the champion. But nonetheless, we are now approaching our main event where the World Tag Team titles are on the line between the Hurt Business and Miz and Morrison. Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin looking to get their hands back on that tag team gold. But given the chemistry that Miz and Morrison have, will they retain? Is the question. All right before Clash of Champions, could the landscape of the tag team division here on Monday Night Raw change for the better? Or will it remain lackluster? We'll just have to find out, huh? Hang on, I'm taking a sip. Let's go to the ring. God, look at them. Now, between the both of them that both have a collective amount of titles, Shelton Benjamin, a former Intercontinental Champion. Oh, wait a minute, here comes Miz and Morrison. They won't even make it into the ring. Oh, these two men are they're just scoundrels. They're idiots. Oh. Here we go. Wait a minute. Starting out with Morrison and Alexander. Two of the high flyers of both teams. This is going to be a fucking phenomenal match. Here he goes, holding Morrison back, taking a step right up. There's a kick to the chest. Nia Valkyrie's going to have to nurse that one. Into the corner. Here's the tag already. They're going to bring some hurt to Morrison already. Oh my God! Here we go. Oh, and there's a German by Shelton Benjamin. Oh. Morrison. Oh, no, no, no! Looking for a nice Hurricane Rana. Shelton Benjamin right there to reverse it into a brutal sit-out powerbomb. Here he goes. Hoisted up, spine buster right to Morrison. First cover of the night, and the kick out there by Johnny. Got him in the corner. Here's the tag into Cedric. Oh, what the hell's going on? Here he comes. Oh! Great 10 over coming out of the Hurt Business. But the Miz right there to break the count and kill the referee. Oof. Miz is now taking a nap. Gonna line up John. Oh, and there's an elbow. But he's feeling that. Doesn't have his partner right on the apron. But hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get a win, and you need to figure out some way to get the win by herself at this moment. Miz is feeling that one. But look at it, keep him opposite. Oh! Miz slowly getting to his feet. Nice chop there by Cedric. Sending him over. Cedric Alexander looking to line up John. We know what he can do. Oh my God. That's what I love about Cedric Alexander. But Cedric, oh my God. Just DDT'd the poor bastard onto the floor. Morrison crawling towards the Miz. Here comes Shelton Benjamin, former tag team champion in his own right alongside Charlie Haas. Here he goes. Looking to disrupt the momentum of the Miz. Beautiful gut wrench or butterfly suplex. Oh. In the corner. Trying to come at full speed. There's the reversal. Oh! Shelton apparently can't climb. Oh, jeez, that's what you get from mouthing off. The Miz with a kick right to the side of the head of Shelton Benjamin, looking to create the opening here in this tag team title match between him and Morrison. And the Hurt Business now stomping a mud hole right to Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin back up on his feet, reaching at the over the shoulder tackle. What's going on? Ace of EPW. Here's the tag. Cedric Alexander bringing the Miz right back in. Here he goes. Oh, that's felt. Trying to find the ropes, at least something right now. To that corner. Missing wildly, the Miz. Sending Cedric Alexander into the corner. Went to go for it. Uppercut there by Cedric. But the Miz back up on his feet. Retching at the arm. Beautiful shoulder tackle to the challenger. Cedric up on his own. Oof. Nobody knows what Shelton Benjamin's doing. Gonna stitch him up right into a Falcon Arrow. Into the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out there by the Miz. Oh, Shelton Benjamin's in the ring. What's this? Oh, and there's a double neck breaker. Cedric cutting off the Miz. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Lord. Great tag team work coming out of the Hurt Business. Seem to have that goal well in line here tonight of becoming World Tag Team Champions. Shelton in for the cover. Oof. Miz up on his feet. Great jawbreaker right to Shelton Benjamin. With the cover the kick. Turn around there by Shelton. Here's the tag. Can Cedric make it? No! Here comes Morrison. Drop kick right to Cedric Alexander. Back up on his feet he comes. Let's go for it there. Great takedown there by John Morrison. Let's go for the basement drop. Dragging him somewhere. Going for it. Oh no! In the middle of the ring. Actually a little bit too close to the ropes, if I can say the least. But Morrison punching at the legs. Oh, and that's a nice right hand. Reversal. Cedric Alexander in control. We're going to run right up. Cedric in for the cover to become the World Tag Team Champion here tonight. No Morrison with a kick out. Setting him off in the corner. Elbow there by John Morrison is still keeping the hope alive. Taylor kick to Cedric Alexander. For the cover. God, can he get a win? 1. And the kick out there. We're going to step right up this in the drop kick. He's missed. Cedric with a springboard. Oh, and he somehow collided. God, he collided, but did he make it? John Morrison capitalizing on that. Into the corner he goes. Oh no. What's this? Miz heading off the ropes. Oh, good night. For the cover to retain the gold. No, and he makes it just in the nick of time. Oh, good night. Bouncing back on his feet. Great back body drop. Over the ropes. Spine buster. Cedric slowly getting to his feet. Dazed and confused a bit. He's in the corner. Taunting the Miz. Here he goes. With the right hand. Hoisting him up into a longboard shack. God, Miz just spiraled. In for the cover. Do we have new World Tag Team Champions? We do! The Hurt Business has done it! But the question is, why the hell did John Morrison not get in the ring? What was the meaning of that? Wow. But what a match to close out the night. The landscape of the Raw Tag Team division has changed here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have just witnessed the crowning and probably the judgment day of the tag division here on Raw. I mean, it could have went into their favor right here. They could have retained it. Great tandem offense coming out of Miz and Morrison. And look at that. Shelton Benjamin, a tag team champion once again. Look at that. Well, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow night, buddy. What a night of action it was. You can check out the replay on our video on demand. And once we get our YouTube channel squared away, you can relive it. I want to thank everybody for tuning into a hell of a night of action here on Monday Night Raw. Folks, you do not want to miss the action tomorrow night. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. All before Clash of Champions this Sunday. You won't want to miss this week. It is going to be a great week of professional wrestling action here on Order Entertainment. I have been the voice of Order Entertainment Enterprise, Tommy Black. And I will see you all tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Good night, everybody. And oh my God.